we're exploring the Turkana community's culture and cuisine. We'll go livestock shopping and get to tour one of the most culturally rich markets I have been to this far.
So when you wanted to be a chef, what got you into like the hosting?
Okay, I've been an MC for a long time.
Yeah.
Actually, I've done MCing for over 20 years now.
Over 20 years.
Over 20 years. So,
wow.
And it started like a joke. We were having a function at church, and they said, "Oh, who's going to arrange the program?" So I said, "I'll do it." I arranged the program, and I stood there and started talking to people, and I realized I have a gift of talking to people and making them feel comfortable, you know?
Yeah.
So I said, oh, I must continue this. And the very first gig I did that was a paying gig was at City Hall. You know City Hall? Yeah. At Taifa Hall there. I did, it was a gospel concert.
Oh.
And they paid me 5,000 shillings. I was
wow.
so excited. And I was about, how old was I then? I was about 20.
Wow, so
20
that was a lot.
Yeah, that was a lot of money. So, so when I did that, it looked like it's the obvious thing to do next.
Yeah.
Is to be able to do it on television.
Yes.
So I tried to get onto TV several times, but it didn't work.
Oh.
They thought that I was too happy. You know, before you were born, newscasters were very serious people.
Oh, they couldn't smile.
They couldn't smile or anything. So I was trying to get on, and they thought, no, this guy's too happy. He's too friendly. Yeah. So they need someone who's tough. You know. So, but that has changed now. You know, nowadays you see them laughing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, so when I met a friend of mine. Well, I didn't know him at the time. He just came to me and told me, I think you can be good on TV. Because we had already done radio. I've worked on radio before.
Okay.
And I'd done morning shows, I'd done evening shows.
Nice.
So I already had that experience of talking, and I knew that I had a good voice for
TV and stuff.
Nice
yeah.
Yeah, so when this guy told me, I think you can be a good host for this program. You know what program it was? Get in the Kitchen. And that was like 5 years ago.
Wow. But then what happened? It
still runs. It still runs on another channel.
And you're still the host?
I'm still the host, yes.
There's a revolution on the rise. Men are getting in the kitchen.
I'm making kuku vitamin.
Too much heat. Too much heat.
Is this my same recipe?
Hey.
Let's taste.
Are you sure?
Are you sure?
Can you pray first?
So which one do you prefer, Foods of Kenya or Get in the Kitchen?
I love Foods of Kenya. You know why? Because we're showing that we have got beautiful things in Kenya. We've got culture, we've got different food. We're showing different parts of Kenya. Some people who have never been on TV before, in terms of their tribes being seen on TV. I mean, who would have known that there's a sub-tribe of the Maasai called the Yako? And only 7 people in the whole world speak the language of Yako.
7?
7. So, those are things you learn. The things you learn are amazing. So for me, I'm thinking that getting the Foods of Kenya brings out a lot more about Kenya. It's informative. Apart from being entertaining, it's informative. It's teaching you about our culture. And you know, the Swahili people say, asiye mila ni mtumwa. If you do not have culture, if you don't know where your culture came or where you came from, then you're a slave. Because you do not know where you came from. You do not have. You want to say somewhere there? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. You do not have roots, as it were.
Yeah.
So if you have roots, then of course it becomes easier. You know.
Yeah.
So that's what we're doing at Foods of Kenya. We sit down.
Sorry.
No, that's okay.
Is that okay?
I don't mind. I like that.
Okay.
It's just that my knees are a bit.
Oh, okay.
That's okay.
So when did it how did your parents react that you became a host? Were they happy? How was like your family, the support?
Oh, that's a good question. Now, you see, first of all, by the time I became a host, I already had my own home and my own children.
Yeah.
So I didn't have to have any. I didn't have to have any input. But what has happened now? Many times I would have to tell people, I'm Mwaniki Mageria, son of Mageria, because they knew my dad. He was one of those who used to do a lot of public work. But now he has to go and tell the people, oh, I am James Mageria, son of Mwaniki. So it's now
son.
Sorry, father of Mwaniki.
Father.
Oh, sorry, father of Mwaniki. So now he's getting known by me. So
Yeah.
it's like a reverse roles. Before I was
Yeah.
getting known because of him, now he's getting known because of me.
Yeah.
So he's very excited about this. My mom is over the moon. She never misses a show, ever.
You really?
Oh, she loves all of. And one thing him and his friends told me is that now we're getting to learn about other tribes and getting to understand them and respect them.
Yeah.
And know them. You see, once you have that happening more,
Yeah.
then of course we forget about divisions, and we are one united, beautiful country. And that's what it's all about. I mean,
Yeah.
we want to know what people, other parts of Kenya are doing. And when we know, then we respect them because they're doing what they're doing. And
Yeah.
it becomes easier. It helps for communication and for understanding.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm
So,
happy about
what were you doing before you became a host?
So when I went to university, I did business.
Wow.
Now, when I did business, I came out and I actually was a sales and marketing officer for cars.
Wow.
Yeah, I've sold big cars, like I've sold VWs, I've sold Range Rovers, I've sold, what is that I say, Mitsubishis, the Pajeros, I've sold...
A Tesla?
We don't have Tesla in Kenya.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but those are the cars I used to sell. And then after I did that, I decided to now follow what I was doing, MC, being a master of ceremonies, but now as an event manager. So I started a company that used to do event management.
But when you were selling the cars, was it going good or?
I was going very well. I was working for big companies, big
okay.
multinational companies.
Wow.
So I had a salary, like job. So I was, they give you a car.
Okay.
So I was very, that's when I got married at that time. They pay your house allowance.
Wow.
I was living well. I was living well.
Yeah.
But I decided, there's more than just money. You need to do something that makes you feel happy. And I'm a creative, as you can tell.
Yes.
So I wanted to do something that was creative. So I started helping people create their events, an event company. After some time, I felt producing for events is okay. Everybody's doing it now because I was one of the first ones to start it.
Yes.
So I said, let's do something new. And what we started doing was movies. I started producing TV content and movies and stuff like that. It did quite work at the time. So I tried to distribute. We started something called Riverwood. Riverwood is the local film production.
Wow, okay, that's great.
Industry. And so I started distributing that, which is a lot of fun. And I moved. It did well. In fact, all the people that we were producing with are now doing their own productions because it was an association.
Oh, okay.
So now they're doing their productions. They're grown. They're doing their stuff.
Yeah.
So I decided now it's time for me to now do my own production. And then of course I met Eugene Bogo, who's the one who created the programs that I host.
Okay. So where do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Ooh, that's a good question. Foods of Africa.
You just see, just continuing but bigger.
Yeah, Foods of Africa. I think I'd really like to do Foods of Africa.
Okay.
And just showcase what we have in Africa. I'm a strong proponent for Africa, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, so that's what I want to do. It's time for us to tell our story. You see, if someone else is telling your story for you, they tell it from their point of view.
Yeah.
But if we are telling the story ourselves, then we are telling it from our point of view, and then we have a say over how we say that story.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's what I want us to do. Tell our own story.
Okay. So how often do you get recognized? Like when you're going shopping
All
or
the
something
time.
like that? All the time.
The time. Except in Nairobi. In Nairobi, it's a bit less because people are watching other different channels and stuff. Yeah? But outside Nairobi, I can't walk 2 steps. Everywhere. Hey, Foods of Kenya, Mwaniki.
Wow. Do you like getting recognized?
Well, I like people, so I really enjoy the energy that it draws. So I give it right back. I'm not a snob.
Okay.
I don't turn around and say, no, I don't want to talk to anybody.
No, yeah.
I love it when I talk to people. I like meeting new people and talking to new friends. So so I really enjoy it.
Wow. Okay, that's nice. So one more question. What would you tell the kids out there that want to be their thing but their parents, for example, are not allowing? If like someone wants to be a DJ but the parent wants him to be a lawyer, what would you give the advice?
Oh, that's a hefty question, girl. You're gonna get me into trouble with the parents. Okay. Let's To be real, let's be very real. Parents want the best for their children.
Yeah.
And they want them to be able to fend for themselves.
Yes.
Provide for themselves.
Yeah.
Have money so they can buy themselves stuff. So when they ask you to do careers like being a doctor or a lawyer or an accountant or whatever those traditional careers are, it's because they want the best for you. So if you have that situation where you feel you really want to be a DJ or a dancer or a TV host and your parents are not understanding, talk to them, tell them, I would like to go and see Gakenia, let's go talk to Gakenia. Talk to Gakenia's mom. Find out how she managed to understand what Gakenia's talents are and how that can help.
Yeah.
You see, now Gakenia is still in school, isn't she? She still studies, doesn't she? She will still have to do a bit of a degree, right? But she'll still do her job. Yeah. So I think it's important that a parent understands that children are talented differently and are gifted differently.
Yeah.
And they might not be the doctor that you want to be, but they have a talent that will actually earn them. By the way, when we were growing up, DJs never made money. Now is when DJs are making money. They never used to make money. They used to do it because they liked to do it.
Oh,
it was for fun. You'd get little, allowances, small tokens. Now you get a DJ. If you want to get creme de la creme, you really have to pay. Yeah. You have to pay. So, it's evolving over time. Even acting now, I find a lot of young people want to become actors, but acting is not paying as well as it used to, as well as it should. It was paying worse, but now it's paying better, and it will pay even better in the future. So the idea is parents should support the kids. Kids should obey their parents. Kids must obey your parents. I have kids, I know. But try and explain to them that you have this talent and you feel in your heart that this is the passion that you would like to do.
Yes.
And then it will come to pass. Now, I told you when I was in Form 2, I wanted to be a chef.
Yes.
I wasn't encouraged to be a chef. But now I'm doing what I love to do. You see, I'm hosting and I'm doing more than being a chef. I'm showing all the chefs in Kenya. I'm showing all the different foods across Kenya.
Yeah.
You see, so a time comes when that dream of yours comes to fruition. So be patient as a young person. Be patient and obey your parents. But try and explain to them if you feel that very strongly that this is what you'd like to do. Let them understand, but continue to do what they want you to do as you plan and to get an opportunity. Okay. If you're hardworking, you can do the degree that they want you to do and at the same time work on your DJing college. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, you really believe that. So, and then when they start seeing you getting gigs and getting jobs on this side, they say, oh, it's not so bad after all. Because they can pay their school fees, they can, they can pay for their Ubers and whatever. Then, oh, okay, it's not too bad after all. Maybe I can allow them to go in this path. Yeah. So I think parents need to learn a lot more about the new careers that are coming up. The people who make money out of gaming.
Yes.
They just spend time gaming.
Yeah, they make.
Tell a parent you want your career to be gaming, like, are you joking? But yes, let parents learn more, but let children obey their parents.
Yes. So you've heard, guys, okay? Talk to your parents, obey them. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't. But if it does, it does. Make sure to always tell your parents or something like that. You want to be this instead of this. So yeah, what you said is really important, and I love the way you said it. It was very nice. So that was the amazing interview. Also, make sure to go watch Foods of Kenya every Sunday from 6 p.m. only on KTN Home.
Thank you. It's been fun being with you.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks, Kenya.
There's one thing I hate about all shows. All shows. It doesn't matter whether it's a cartoon, TV reality, all shows. It's the end. The end when you're having so much fun. All that fun, you have to wait one more week. But that's the thing. I'm going to see you guys same time, same place next week. Every Thursday from 4:45 p.m. only on KTN Home. I'm your host, Gakenia. Go follow my Instagram page at Shiro_Gakenia. Go follow our Facebook page, KTN Youngstars. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Mwah.